welcome again if you just came in the last minute. My name is Melissa Williams, and I am one of many music teachers here at Midwood High School. We are so excited to share our music with you this evening. This is I think it's been about 3 years since I've been on stage with students, so out of 15 years of teaching, this might be my most anticipated concert of my whole teaching career. We're really happy to be here, and we're happy that you are here with us in the audience as well. What you see here is the 10th period symphonic band, and these students have anywhere from 1 to 3 years of playing experience. And I have some talented public speakers that are going to introduce our pieces with you this evening. So without further ado, this is Sophia Jacobowitz.
Hello everybody. Our first arrangement is Ukrainian Christmas, and it's arranged by Robert Sheldon. It brings together many holiday favorites such as Silent Night, The First Noel, God Rest Ye Merry, and many more. This is a warm and engaging holiday tune. Our hearts and minds are with the people of Ukraine during this holiday season. We wish our friends peace.
It's not even in there.
I'd like to introduce Jonathan Bozile to tell us a little bit about the next piece.
Good evening, everyone. This piece is probably my favorite piece of all. It reminds me of, I guess, what you would say, a symphony, yet peaceful and wild moment of African savannah. Give it up for African Adventure.
Nicholas Fung, and Dulce Ramos.
Nick, what an amazing song that was.
Oh boy, get ready for the next one. We've enjoyed playing a variety of styles throughout the entire semester, but Halloween has definitely took a spooky twist.
It was a long, scary night in Midwood High School. Picture empty, dim lit halls with heaters making eerie noise, students taking never-ending math tests, prisoners to their classroom.
Oh, that's really a scary image. Anyways, enjoy this bluish song, Haunted Mansion.
Next up to announce, I'd like to introduce Anastasia Ababi and Amaya Williams.
Hi Anna, don't you look fancy today?
Well, of course, I always gotta stay ready for summer.
You know, it's December.
Amaya, wouldn't you like to bask in the Cuban sun where the music is sensual and rhythmic?
Well, if you can't tell, I'm more of a winter person, but we can get the audience into the Cuban feel that is Guantanamera.
Oops, I feel like this is anticlimactic after they just did such a great job introducing that one. I apologize, but before we play our last tune, I just wanted to say thank you to all the arts colleagues that put in some extra work and effort to make this happen. Todd Hayen and Daniel Jordan are the other instrumental educators. Thank you to Camille Krasuski, our AP, for all our support and guidance this semester. And a big, huge thank you and welcome to Dr. Quinlan. Hope you're enjoying Midwood so far. Enjoy Guantanamera!
Everyone. Good evening, yeah. I hope you are as warm as I am right now. I'm sweating. I think wearing this sweater was a mistake, but thank you all for being here, and I hope you enjoy this concert. I would like to start off by actually thanking the Wind Ensemble. We threw a lot at them this year. I want to say we had, if I'm not mistaken, about five performances already so far. The first one included our Latin Fest. It was the first time we've ever played that. A student came to me and asked, "Hey, Mr. Gordon, can we play a few pieces?" I said, "Let's see what happens." And I said the same thing to the Wind Ensemble. I said, "Hey, we're doing Latin Fest. We're going to see what happens." And they were all very much into it. And everything else we've kind of thrown at them, they've been 100% gun-ho. So we've done Latin Fest. We've done, as Mr. Quinn has mentioned, we've done Homecoming, which is a little bit of a last-minute thing. We also played we played for an open house, which was outside and nice and cold, but they definitely toughed through it. And we also played one of the basketball games that was here. And I haven't heard any complaints so far. The kids are 100% into it. And I really just want, if we could just give a round of applause to our Wind Ensemble. We're doing so much. No one has come to me and said they're going to quit, so it's great. So we're going to be back here in the spring, and we hope to have we're going to have a fantastic concert then. I'm going to stop talking. The first tune we're going to be playing is called "I Like It." It's a marching band arrangement of the famous tune, actually by Ricky Rodriguez, which is a Cuban artist from around like the 1960s. Most of you will know this tune probably maybe from the 90s. That's when I remember it. Others of you will remember it from the Cardi B version, which is the version we're going to play. And I would actually like to make a shout out to our trombone section, who will have their Cardi B moment. So we hope you enjoy our arrangement of "I Like It." Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. As Ms. Williams mentioned before, we've been actually very lucky, I would say, to be able to play a wide variety of genres in music, especially this semester. So as I said before, we've had the opportunity to play a lot of Latin music. Kind of a funny story for me. our marching band tune, the band that actually wrote that, I'm not gonna lie, we kind of played it by accident, where I played a bunch of videos for them, and we kind of voted on the piece. And then this one, just because the algorithm came up, and they're like, we want to play that one. I was like, okay, we'll do it. That sounds, it's called Monster. That's great. And then I found out who actually composed it, who wrote the tune Monster, and it's this band called Skillet. And I remember being 13, as soon as I learned who the group was, I remember it just took me back to this point when I was in the car with my mom, and she goes, Dan, I want you to listen to this Christian metal band called Skillet, okay? And I think they have a great influence on you. And I told her, no, I would never do that. And here I am 20 years later playing that music, so she got the last laugh. What we're about to do next is actually themes from the Nutcracker. We're only going to play about five different themes from this one, but we hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you everyone for coming out. This is going to be our last piece. It's a piece called Rollicking Hanukkah by a composer named Randall Standish. Actually, he arranged this piece, and it's a bunch of Hanukkah songs kind of compiled into one. Before we play our last piece and say our goodbye, I would like to give thanks and show my appreciation for all the support that Ms. Williams and Mr. Hayen have given me and given this band program. I was absent for like a week or so with COVID, and Ms. Williams was gracious enough to come in and rehearse them. She did a fantastic job. I would like to thank my AP of Music and Technology, Camille Kazuski, for all the support he gives us, and same with Dr. Quinlan. Could we please give them a round of applause? Thank you to all of you for coming out and taking the time out of your busy schedules to support all the great music that is happening at Midwood High School. We really appreciate it. It's awesome to be back after 3 years and being able to do our concerts like this again and seeing so many people, especially since live music has had some issues since the pandemic has somewhat ended, right? So we hope you enjoy our last piece, Rollicking Hanukkah, and have a great night. Thank you, everyone, for such a great concert. Once again, thank you to all those, thank you to all the music teachers, thank you to our administration, and thank you for coming out. I will turn on the lights so that way we can all see what's going on, and have a great holiday, everyone. We'll see you in the spring.